9 types of people you should never trust. Trust is the foundation of any healthy relationship, whether with friends, family, or coworkers. There are certain types of individuals who may exhibit behaviors or characteristics that should raise red flags. A person who disguises insults as jokes. A person who will never take accountability but has no problem always blaming you. A person who says they want the best for you, but then works against you. A person whose words and actions don't match. You can't trust a person who puts seeds of doubt in you, disguised as something else, like concern for you. You can't trust a person who always tries to sabotage you, or make things harder for you, but always has an excuse for everything. We all know that trust is a vital part of any relationship, but it's not always clear who we should place that trust in. There are certain types of people you should be wary of. These are individuals with traits and behaviors that signal distrust. Number 1. The constant complainers. We all know that person. The one who is never happy, always finding something to complain about. Constant complainers can be a danger to your mental health. Their negativity can rub off on you, draining your energy and bringing down your mood. These individuals tend to see the world through a lens of pessimism, always expecting the worst. This can make them unreliable as they often exaggerate problems and see obstacles where there are none. If you're surrounded by a constant complainer, be cautious. Their negativity could lead you down a path of mistrust and misunderstanding. It's best to take their words with a grain of salt and try not to let their pessimistic outlook influence your view of the world. Number 2. The gossip mongers. Gossip. It can be a guilty pleasure, but it's a dangerous game to play. That people who gossip can't be trusted. If they're talking about others behind their back, there's a good chance they're doing the same to you. Gossipmongers may seem fun and exciting with their tales and tidbits of information. If they're willing to share others' secrets, they're likely willing to share yours too. So be careful about what you share with them. Number 3. The blame shifters. Blame shifters are those individuals who never take responsibility for their actions. They're always pointing the finger at someone else when things go wrong. These individuals rarely admit their mistakes, choosing instead to lay the fault at someone else's feet. This behavior often stems from a deep-seated fear of failure or rejection. It's hard to trust someone who never owns up to their actions and always puts the blame on others. If you're dealing with a blame shifter, remember, it's not about you. Their refusal to accept responsibility is a reflection of them, not you. Try not to let their blame game affect your self-esteem or your trust in others. Number 4. The emotional manipulators. Emotional manipulators are masters at twisting situations to their advantage. They make you question your own perception of reality, turning things around so you feel like you're the one in the wrong. These types of people can be incredibly damaging to our self-esteem and trust in ourselves. It's important to recognize when someone is manipulating your emotions for their own gain and to distance yourself from such relationships. Trust me, it's not worth the emotional toll. Number 5. The chronic liars. The chronic liars, these individuals find it nearly impossible to tell the truth, even in situations where honesty would be easier and more beneficial. Dealing with chronic liars can be incredibly frustrating and damaging. Their lies can range from small, seemingly insignificant fibs to large-scale deceptions. Needless to say, it's hard to build trust when you're constantly questioning the truth of what they say. If you encounter a chronic liar, it's best to maintain a healthy distance and treat their words with caution. After all, trust is built on truth, and without that, there's no foundation for a healthy relationship. Number 6. The self-absorbed individuals. Perhaps the hardest people to trust are those who are self-absorbed. These individuals are so focused on their own needs and wants that they often disregard those of others. Like chronic lying, self-centered behavior can be a sign of narcissistic personality disorder. These individuals have an inflated sense of their own importance and a deep need for constant attention and admiration. In relationships, self-centered people often prioritize their own feelings and needs above those of others. This disregard for other people's feelings can make it difficult to trust them. Remember, healthy relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding. If someone consistently shows that they value their needs above yours, it may be a sign that they're not trustworthy. Final thoughts. It's about self-protection. Whether it's the blame shifter who never takes responsibility or the gossipmonger who can't keep a secret, understanding these personality types helps us make better decisions about who we allow into our inner circle. The more awareness we have, the more we are able to protect ourselves. Learning from past experiences and recognizing negative patterns can help us better navigate trust in our relationships. So reflect on your relationships and ask yourself, are these individuals deserving of my trust? Trust is precious, and once it's broken, it's incredibly difficult to rebuild. While it's essential to remain open and give people the benefit of the doubt, it's equally important to recognize the types of people who may take advantage of your trust. By staying vigilant and observant of these behaviors, you can better protect yourself from emotional and social harm, fostering healthier relationships in the process. Trust is earned, not given freely. Choose wisely who you allow into your inner circle. The unreliable, someone who is consistently unreliable and can't be counted on, is a recipe for disappointment. They might miss deadlines, cancel plans at the last minute, or make promises they can't keep. How to spot them? They have a history of unreliable behavior, offer flimsy excuses for their actions, and rarely learn from their mistakes. The betrayer. Betrayal comes in many forms, from breaking confidence to neglecting responsibility. A betrayer prioritizes their own needs or desires over the trust you've placed in them. This can be a friend who reveals a secret you shared in confidence, a coworker who takes credit for your work, or a romantic partner who cheats. How to spot them? Be wary of those who prioritize short-term gains over long-term loyalty. They might have a history of broken promises or make excuses for their actions. The destroyers. A person who needs to blame and vilify others is very dangerous. They are the destroyers, and in the pathological need to gain power or be liked, they will scorch the earth in front of them. Anyone who speaks negatively all the time typically creates false problems to manipulate others into doing what they want. They destroy peace and happiness without a second thought. Relationships are vital to our happiness, so it's important that we choose our friends wisely. It's not pleasant to realize that a friend is not actually trustworthy, but in order to have peace and positivity in our life, we do need to be aware of who we spend time with. Trust between friends and family is a beautiful thing. So having that faith between people is a true gift. Trust is the glue of life. It's the most essential ingredient in effective communication. It's the foundational principle that holds all relationships. Thank you for watching. Like this video, share it to someone, subscribe to the channel. God bless you.